Storm over US aid rages in India. Global condemnation against deep state is only growing after US President Donald Trump that US aid funds were allocated to boost voter turnout in India. Now Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has called out the left nervousness and lies. Italian Prime Minister criticized the left lobby for its attacks on global conservative figures, citing Donald Trump's re-election in polls. She said that their irritation has turned into hysteria.
When Bill Clinton and Tony Blair created the global leftist liberal network in the 90s, they were called statesmen. Today, when Trump, Meloni, Milei, or maybe Modi talk, they are called a threat to democracy. This is the left's double standard. But we're used to it. We are used to it. And the good news is people no longer believe in their lies. Despite all the mud they throw at us, citizens keep voting for us.
US President Donald Trump, meanwhile, has reiterated his accusation for the fourth time regarding disbursal of funds to impact and to affect elections in other countries. He claimed this time around that millions were allocated to India to assist with the voter turnout.
Process in Moldova, $29 million goes to strengthen the political landscape and help them out so that they can vote for a radical left communist in Bangladesh. You had to see who they supported. You wouldn't believe, yeah, you would believe it. Nobody in this room would be in that group. $20 million for fiscal federalism and $19 million for biodiversity in Nepal. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. $18 million for helping India with its elections. Why the hell? Why don't we just go to all paper ballots? Let them help us with their elections, right? Voter ID. Wouldn't that be nice? We're giving money to India for elections. They don't need money. They take advantage of us pretty good. One of the highest tariff nations in the world. We try and sell something, they have a 200% tariff, and then we're giving them a lot of money to help them with their election.
Now, this is not the first time that Trump has made the claim. In 4 days, he has made 4 big claims regarding US aid being given to countries at the cost of the United States. On the 19th of February was the first time when he said that why is the country giving $21 million to India, as India has a lot of money of its own. The very next day, he once again makes a reference to $21 million being given for voter turnout in India. Remember, this is the amount that was mentioned by Elon Musk-led Doge when they said that they are stopping allocation of funds under these heads. He went on to say, I think it was to get someone else elected. On the 21st of February, he called it a kickback scheme. He went on to say that they kick it back to the people who send it. And on the 22nd of Feb comes the latest, where he says, you got to see who Democrats supported. Millions were sent to help India with elections. Now, the big question that remains is, was there foreign interference in Indian elections? And was there a larger plot to defame Prime Minister Narendra Modi? External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, citing the comments from Trump administration, has said that the charges are extremely concerning and the government is looking into it.
I think some information has been put out there by the Trump administration people. Obviously that is concerning. It would suggest that, there are activities whose, which has a certain objective out here to push a narrative or a viewpoint. I think as a government we are looking into it because such organizations have an obligation to report. And my sense is, the facts will come out. Now, I read saying, so-and-so dealt with USAID or so-and-so. Look, it's not a question of did you deal with USAID or not. USAID was allowed, has been here historically. But USAID was allowed here in good faith, to do good faith activities. Now, suggestions are being made out of America that there are activities which are in bad faith. So, it surely warrants a look. And if there is something to it, I think the country should know who are the people involved in the bad faith activities.
The opposition, however, continues to question Modi government over the charges, while SP chief alluding to BJP's hand in the issue, mocked if one of the engines in the double-engine government is foreign. Congress is asking External Affairs Minister to clarify on Trump's charges.